We have sent it through Zoom chat out as well. If there's any technical errors, please get the support from our Zoom masters. They are there to help you out. So, and most importantly, we would love to see all your beautiful faces. So do keep your video switched on as much as possible. Our Zoom master will be Toastmaster Kitnuva Gunawardana, and he will be assisted by Toastmaster Lalit Manage. Zoom masters, please confirm whether all the participants are present to start off with the session.
Let me just go through. We have the district trial is there, and we have VK Balraj, and yes. So once the renaming is done by the whom we call the trainers, they can rename themselves as shown in the PowerPoint slide. We could confirm that. So if the trainers also can kindly rename themselves, we could know. We see trainer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trainers are there, and some are yet to come. But I think maybe they are not renamed. Yes, there's one. Is okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trainers are there, and we need 3 more.
I am a trainer, Lalit. So you want me to rename it now, or
no need, no need. You know it, right? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. 2 are not there. 8. Just 1 is missing. I think DTM Jeevana is missing.
Join Lalit.
Join.
Is DTM Ruan is there?
Ruan is there. Yes. Right.
Then
All good, except DTM Jeevana, we are good to start. Linali, controls over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lalit. So what a wonderful Sunday morning to see you all at the Train the Trainer 2023. I am Linali Alexander, the MC for the session. To start off with the session, I would like to invite the TLI chair for the year 2023-2024 to welcome you all. Toastmaster Chandana Punchi Heva works as a Senior Deputy Director of Customs. He is the TLI Chair and the Secretary of Sri Lanka Customs Toastmasters Club. He was an Area Director. Also, he was the DCP Chair of Division C for the year 2021-2022. Was the President of Sri Lanka Customs Toastmasters in 2020-2021. He led the club to win the Golden Club Award, a Toastmaster since 2017. Let's put our hands together to our TLI Chair, Toastmaster Chandana Punchiheva.
Thank you very much, our gorgeous MC, for that wonderful introduction. Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for deciding to spend your Sunday morning with us. This is the very first event of the district for the Toastmasters year 2023-24. It is my pleasure to welcome you all for the Train the Trainer program on behalf of the district trio and the PQD team. First of all, let me welcome DTM Balraj Arunasalam, past international president of the Toastmasters International. Sir, your presence as the keynote speaker of the day adds color to this event, and we are indeed thankful to you. Next, I would like to welcome the district trio, DTM Mahinda Karunakara, DTM Ganga Fernando, and DTM Niroshan Nadaraja. Next, I am going to welcome the most important set of individuals of the day, the trainers who are going to train the trainers of the club officers at the division level. Our esteemed panel of trainers include DTM Nisal Veerakon, immediate past district director, District 82, DTM Niroshan Nadaraja, Club Growth Director, District 82, DTM Mario De Silva, DTM Shehara Disanayaka, DTM Ruwan Jayasuriya, DTM Jeevana Pradeep, DTM Yogendra Prasad Satyaseelan, DTM Muhammad Yazir, and Toastmaster Chamodit Ranasinghe. You all are warmly welcomed, dear sirs and madam. Then I am welcoming all the nominees of the divisions who are the trainers today, but they would be the trainers at the division level, COTPs. I would like to request all our nominees to get maximum out of these sessions and to deliver a uniform message to club officers during the COTPs. Finally, I warmly welcome all division directors, area directors, other district officials, and my colleagues of the PQD team. Dear all, life is an endless journey, and welcome, dear friends, to this gathering of possibilities and dreams to embark together on a path of growth, learning, and shared experiences. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chandana, for the warm welcome. Let's give him a virtual round of applause. So, dear Toastmasters and distinguished Toastmasters, put your hands together in welcoming the head of District 82, our District Director for the year 2023-2024, Distinguished Toastmaster Mahinda Karunakara. Distinguished Toastmaster Mahinda Karunakara has been a charter member of BCIS Toastmasters for 18 years. He is a winning humorous speaker. Distinguished Toastmaster Mahinda is a past area governor, division governor, logistics manager, club growth director, program quality director, and this year, he is our district director of District 82. Distinguished Toastmaster Mahinda, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much. Very good morning to all. I'm happy to see your lovely faces on this Sunday morning. As our TLI chair correctly said, this is our first training program in this tenure. Trainer refers to the training those who train others. It is according to TI guidelines. We call this train the trainer program. In other words, this program is transform trainees to trainers. All of you know that to be an effective trainer, we should know subject knowledge and also strong achieving skills. But my problem is why we need to have this kind of training program, because you know that TI has more and enough training materials they have provided for each and every subject. And there are a lot of supporting materials. So you can simply say, for the club office, president or other officers, you just see this manual, there is a manual and there are supporting manuals, go and refer this. Is it enough? If we want to train to get driving license, we can't refer them to the reach this book and then get the license. So same as this program, we need to have somewhat different skill to train the trainers. I saw this, that is what our PQD wants. She wanted to do it this time in different way. Different way means totally different way. I saw that agenda, it's mentioned that not the training of the trainers, it mentioned to empower all the trainers to the club office training. She has used the word empower. When it comes to empower, there are in-depth meaning is there, not just a training. So a lot of delegation, a lot of authority, and everything is there. And also, when we talk with this PQD Ganga, she told we should not focus on result. We have to get the results, but in this training program, we should not talk about the results. Instead, that we have to focus on process and input. If we clearly focus on input and process and quality, results ultimately achieve, automatically achieve. That's what she wants. So she want to do it in different way, in different method. I know all of you are, these trainees are good trainers, you have subject knowledge, and she that we want to do it in different way means how to train, the way, the process. So my dear friends, this is good opportunity. You know that individually can't achieve organization or our mission. This is teamwork, so we have to work as a team. So that this program arranged well. I know that resource material forward, plan it well. So it is good beginning. Normally, successful people don't plan results. They plan beginnings. Right results always follow with good beginnings or right beginnings. I think this is right beginning. So I wish all the best. Grab this opportunity, ask question, any clarification, and let us do it together. All the best. Over to you, MC.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Mahinda Karunakara, for the valuable insights given. Please give him a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the center stage as we warmly welcome our esteemed Program Quality Director, distinguished Toastmaster Ganga Fernando, as she sets the stage for an extraordinary journey of growth, learning, and excellence. Let their leadership ignite the spark that will illuminate our paths to success. Distinguished Toastmaster Ganga Fernando has over 13 plus years of experience in Toastmasters. She has been recognized as the most outstanding Toastmaster of the district in 2017, most outstanding area director of the district in 2018, and has many other recognitions. She has held many leadership positions at club, area, and district level. Starting from VP membership, she went up to the VP Education, President, Area Director, and Division Director. Please welcome on screen distinguished Toastmaster Ganga Fernando, our Program Quality Director, to address you all.
Thank you, Madam MC. Good morning, everyone. And it is indeed a great pleasure to see you, connect you virtually in this morning. Though we are connecting virtually, I really don't feel it is a virtual connection because I can see you, I can feel your facial expressions, and we all as Toastmasters, I feel we are connected from our heart and connected through the program. So ladies and gentlemen, isn't it the beauty that we carry as Toastmasters, and especially in Sri Lanka? And today, we are having our first training program, and how much we are blessed. And I see the very, I would call it as a very powerful face. And when you look at that face, that you know what is in it for you. And you know what you have to do next. Even he's not uttering a word. I can rightly see through our past international president, DTA Marunasaram Balraj. And how blessed we as a district. So this is the legacy we have. And we are beginning our journey, and it is only 8 days the year has begun. And we have around, we have 11 divisions, but we have over 100 trainers being volunteered to train club officers. And we have almost 100 district leaders who decided to take up that leadership position and spearhead their particular area and the division. So this is what District 82 make difference from entire world. So I warmly welcome you to this Train the Trainer program. And it is indeed a blessing to have you and all other our Toastmasters, because journey begins within you. This is what I personally experience, and this is what I experience by observing others' journey. When we all joined Toastmasters, we didn't know what it is. but everyone knew one thing. It has something that we want in our life. So we have retained in this great movement because we received. And we discovered our true passion. We discover what is our value proposition and how can we give it back to our members. So ladies and gentlemen, at this very moment, I wanted to tell you one thing. There are many, of course, but to start with, if we just look at the last year, we have almost close to 2,000 members, new members has joined the program. Currently, we have close to 3,500 members active. So it gives us a message. So we have 1,500 experienced Toastmasters, all of all, close to over the 120 is here. So it is in whose hand? We didn't do the statistic yet to see that from the remaining members, so what is their years of experience. But when we were having our district officer training program, we have to know our customers. The most of our district officers, the especially area directors, so they were in the leadership 2 to 3 years time. So this tells us a story. So what really worked during our time will not work now. So this is why we really need to empower our leaders to go and serve the club and lead the club, because members join Toastmaster Club. Who deliver this program are the club officers. So they help this, our Toastmaster International, this beautiful organization to achieve the club mission. Those who are present here today, the task is entrusted to you. You all are the change makers. You all are going to be the change drivers by addressing all these club officers at 11 division COTPs that we are going to have. The purpose of this is to empower all the club officers, the trainers of the club officers, to go and bring the uniformity to the program and tell our club officers why they are important. When we all know why we do what we do, we stand to it. And we need to get all our fundamental, or I would say the basics, back in right. And we generally do one thing. We all stand up on values and on the basics, and we think everyone knows it. But this is a certain realization in recent past. We have to now explicitly tell what are the basics and why you do what you do, and the impact it has on you, on the individual and on the club. So my dear trainers, task is entrusted to your head. And then again, there are another 7, 8, 9, yes, 10 facilitators has come forward to facilitate all the trainers to bring that uniformity and bring that the structure across the entire District 82. So I'm sure the district is in good hand. It is in the hands of not the leaders. Leaders are behind. It is in the hands of the members. So it is in the hands of the change makers who has joined here. So in times to come, we can again build the legacy, and we can recreate the history. So this is the vision, and this is the drive exactly we want in the trainer program. So let's empower all our members. Let's empower our leaders. They will go and have the quality meetings. Finally, it will elevate our members. So this is a very simple quote that we come across. A candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. This was actually told by one of my senior members in the club. He always used it. So I tend to think about it. A candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. Aren't we all candles? But our lifespan is a little longer. So when we join our Toastmasters, we have already lit our candle. And we have a limited lifespan. Maybe 12 months, if it is exco. If it is another position, and as a member, again, a limited period. So let's do our best, our fullest, to light all the candles that is other Toastmasters. And we are not going to lose anything. And we are going to grow together and brighter and shine as the very big nation and the big community outperforming the entire world. Thank you very much. And once again, I truly appreciate your valuable presence in this morning to make this happen. Thank you. And over to you, Madam MC.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Ganga Fernando. Now I request you all to rename yourselves if you all haven't done that. Okay, so dear Toastmasters and distinguished Toastmasters, it is with great excitement that I stand before you to introduce our highly esteemed keynote speaker for this session. Prepare to be captivated and inspired as we welcome a true luminary in their field, a visionary whose wisdom and insights have the power to ignite the change and shape destinies. Distinguished Toastmaster Arunachalam Balraj has been one of the catalysts for the growth of Toastmasters in Sri Lanka and India. Distinguished Toastmaster Balraj joined Toastmasters in 1989, and he is in Toastmasters for more than 33 years. He was the district governor of District 82 in 2008-2009 and the international president in 2017-2018. He is the chairman, managing director of Gemtrans Engineering Company in Colombo. With a warm round of applause, let's warmly welcome our incredible keynote speaker, distinguished Toastmaster Arunachalam Balraj.
Thank you, Leilani, for those kind words of introduction. And thank you all for being here on a Sunday morning for the Train the Trainer program. I had been in this room physically many times in the Train the Trainer program. Our District Director, Mahinda Karunakara, Program Quality Director, Ganga Fernando, Club Growth Director, Niroshan Nandraja, and all the current district officers and the excited trainers who are going to help us with our members being transformed into individuals that they can't imagine otherwise. When I go back to 2003, when we had this, before 2003, although the movement was already 20 years old, because we started the first club in 1983. But until 2003, we did not know that we have to run a club officer training. But the club ran. Club ran, every installation at 250 people. Our patron was the American ambassador, always. So the club ran with an elite group of people. Then in 2003, we decided, when I read the leadership manual, I was president 2002, 2003. And because before that, they did not show me the president's manual because I was 12 years a club officer and I didn't see the president's manual. But you go back to the president's manual or the today PDF format, you will see that the president's manual has a small line to say these skills have to be shared by people of the community and in and around your area, because that is the only tool that we can use to spread the word of Toastmasters. So I just pondered upon myself and said, why didn't we do this for 20 years? What happened to us? And then rest is history. Dr. Dilipara Abhisekara was invited as a club. When I wrote to TI said, oh, we don't send our international officers where there is no district. That was the first statement that the current CEO, Daniel Rex, made to me, saying that we don't send an international officer to a place where there is no district. I said, I don't want that answer. I want to know how to bring an international officer to this country. And then he said, you can fly him at your own expense. That's all the drive was. All the club members were excited, and we somehow found the money, brought him here, and we ran a club officers training program for 2.5 days, right? So 2.5 days, we got to know what Toastmasters is all about. Until then, we knew that the best in Toastmasters is achieving the CTM status, competent Toastmaster status. And at that time, if you achieve competent Toastmaster status in the Colombo Toastmasters Club, that was the greatest thing on earth. So, but still, in 2003, when we went through this training, only we realized that is the least of the status. So we got involved in this train the trainer program because we were empowered in the 2.5 days, and we had a social responsibility and a patriotic duty to expand this movement and also help other clubs run training programs. I really salute all the participants of this training program today. And I especially thank and from the bottom of my heart for the ever-willing club officer trainers who have come into this program to train the club officers. To me, and I say this internationally, I don't hesitate to tell this, is everything starts at the club. Ultimately, our world champion is built from a club. Our international president comes from a club. And so everything happens at the club. Club is the most important entity of our organization. And the entire structure, 7,000 odd club of the district officers who get involved with this program are there to support the clubs at district level. So that's why I really mean it when I say thank you to all of you who have come to help District 82 in this endeavor of empowering trainers first, then the trainers will go and empower the club officers. This club officer training makes or breaks a club, an area, a division, and a district. So the most important element of the program at district level is this club officer training. So I have been to hundreds of club officers program around the world, and in District 82, all the club officer training in those days I have attended personally. And so there are two things that we can do. We can become trainers and help the club officers to tick the box. Because there is a mandatory requirement at that time that you have to do a club officers training for 4 hours. Attendance is important. 85% of attendance for club officers must be in attendance for the district to become distinguished, or the district to say that we had a quality club officer training. And so all the conductors are so worried that the audience will have must be in the room to tick the box. Or the next is they must decide, they must walk in with a feeling of, oh, I have to go for this training if my club has to become distinguished. 4 club officers out of 7 has to be in a training. So I have to go and listen whatever happens because I want my club distinguished. But when they come into the room, it is in your hands to say and be dumbstruck of the training quality and the stories that you tell in order for them to get out of the room with saying, this was worth it. That's where we want to be. That's where every one of us in this training this morning have to aspire to reach. And I have no doubt, because ultimately, TI presentation slides are only a guide to run the club officer training. It is your stories. If you get into a secretary's room and you are eventually, you have been picked because you were a secretary, and that is why you're trying to train the secretaries. How can you motivate them with a story of excellence when you were a secretary, because you hold fort as a trainer? That morning, or when you get into the club officer training room, you hold fort of your role, and you want to empower all the secretaries of District 82 or all the club secretaries of District 82, or at division level or area level. So what are the stories that you will tell? You have to plan the stories, because that's stories retain in their minds. And slides is just read and then keep going in a sequence, and they don't retain. Ultimately, you become I can undoubtedly say that people, I've gone through the participants' names and faces. We have experienced hands here, right? We have experience. I can see Toastmasters here who have been in Toastmasters for more than 20 years or 15 years. Multiple of them are beyond 10 years. So all of us are the newcomers to this forum will realize, if you go into the club officer training room at that level, you're not under pressure. It's no big deal if you make a mistake, because it is the person that matters. It is your story that matters. It is how you appeal to them to look after their club that matters. And when you go out there, and because you will not realize, so I can undoubtedly say many of us, including myself, became trainers only because of the club officer training program, because someone invited to be a club officer trainer, right? So eventually, those trainers have today reached great heights in the field of training. And I've seen this happen worldwide, because Toastmasters brings out your hidden potential. That's one of our greatest philosophies. And many of us did not know that we can become trainers, because we were not professionally trained to be a trainer. We were in other we came from diverse backgrounds with diverse field of expertise, but 80% of the time our job didn't require to train people. We had to be trained to perform in our jobs. But here, you have been elevated to a trainer profession, and there, when you train, is when you realize, I have the power to train, and I have the tools and tips that can make a difference in a club officer's life, which in turn will make the greatest difference in a member in a club. So having that in mind, when you get into this training room, I see a breakout session of 75 minutes. Get all the cues from this training. 75 minutes are, you can't become the greatest trainer. But owing to time, we have to run agendas today to suit your days, and because all of us have many things to do. So get the invaluable time that you spend today will only give you the cues to become the best trainer. Ultimately, it is our personal reflections, personal preparation, personal intuitions is the one which will make us the best trainer that we can be. Because I have seen when people walking into the room, I don't want to name people, but I know how when members come into the clubs, they have to be not only cut and polished, they have to be mentored and ripped apart to slow down. They speak 230 words a minute. But this training will give you all that feedback to slow down. So there is a lot that you can take from this training to be able to become the trainer that you never saw in yourself. And to all those experienced trainers in this room, all those experienced leaders who have done and performed at many club officer training, it is also in your hands, because with this training has to reach to all the 152 or whatever the number of clubs in District 82 to be the best club in the world. And that largely depends upon this room's participants. When I went to the training room, the club officer training at the Lyceum International School in 2006. I'm sure Mahinda would have been in that room 2006-7 time. That was a permanent club officer training room. So we always had a difference. When you call the club officers training, I feel that they need to get a little more than the training. I ensure, and whoever who is working with me, I tell them when they decide to or close the training, and the participants of the training, when they walk out, what is that they got for them to improve, and what is that, how can they answer question, and what's in it for me, what was in it for me by coming to this training. That's the most important element in a club officers training. We have had corporate leaders coming and speaking at club officer training. Right? We have had phenomenal speakers in their own spectrum, because that is a carrot, show the carrot to get people come to the training. So how you will plan the club officers training to be that of an outstanding one and an interesting one is something that we have to sit and plan. So that is why I say the preparation at your club officer training at whichever level that you want to do, at division level, district level, whichever level that you want to do, please spend some time in order to answer, what can I give the participants when they come to the club officer training that they wouldn't expect, or which is out of the box than the slides that we will run. 100% Toastmaster related activities and message that we will give. Because if you go to a club officers training, these club officers are smart, right? And you saw the project share today in Chandana. He's no novice, right? He's such a smart executive, right? In the most prime organization of this country. But imagine a person of that caliber seated in a club officer training has come to listen to you, to get cues from you, to listen to your stories so that he can repeat the same. And ultimately, the icing on the cake is the opening and closing of a club officers training. So I encourage you to work on that. It's not about time. It's 5 to 7 minutes is more than enough. Those days, 15 years ago or 20 years ago, we had that for 20 minutes out of a club officers training. And our club officers training lasted the whole day, right? At that time, we started at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then closed the club officers training only at 5 o'clock. And today, if you ask that from the club officers, they might come hard at you, right? So we have to be relevant. We have to be, and today the club officers training, they might ask you to do why when we have Zoom, why should we come into a room? But ultimately, being in 7 homes can't make a good exco. All of you must be at one house or in one house to make the best exco or executive officers of a club. So how we will do it is all in our hands, in your hands, to have the best club officers training. It reminds me when I went to when I go back to the statement made, we don't send an international officer to a place where there is no district. I had this stuck in my mind, very deep in my heart, because I didn't know how to grow clubs. I didn't know how to run club officer training. I didn't know the in-depth analysis of a Toastmasters program. And I want to know more. And I want someone who is an expert in that field in order to come and tell us what Toastmasters is all about. When the organization is telling that we can't send someone to tell you more because that's not our structure and philosophy. So I was thinking of this for 15, to be precise, for 14 years. And when I got into the executive committee of Toastmasters International, I influenced the executive committee. And some of you know, when we had the international president, Michael Notaro, visit our district conference, from here, both of us went into a country where not only where we did not have where we had clubs and not international officer was not visiting or a district was not formed. To tell you the long story short, we did not have a club in Bangladesh, right? And I told them it's 120 million people market. We will definitely have many opportunities in the future. It's a place that we must visit to explore the possibilities of opening clubs. Opening clubs, and we went, and there were 7 days. We stayed there. We went into 23 companies, and today the result of which we have almost 40 or 45 clubs in Bangladesh, soon to be a district, provisional district. So these are things that which is in your hands in order to expand the movement, give the Toastmasters program to many in this country. When we have, yes, people are migrating, people are leaving, all that is true. But we have enough and more left in the country to make the best district in the world. And that's in this group's hand, because everything happens at the club level. As you embark on this journey of transformation in yourself and others, I wish you all the very best in order to have the best training session today, and then look forward to the best training sessions at the club officer level with your input and with your stories to make a great district in District 82 where leaders are made. Thank you.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Arunachalam Balraj, for your kind words of inspiration. Please give him a big round of applause. So now I request you all to please switch on your cameras to capture the most beautiful screenshot with your pretty smiles on it. Zoom Master Kitnuka Gunawardana will be our main cameraman. Controls to you, Toastmaster Kitnuka.
Thank you so much, MC. So we have pretty beautiful faces over here. So shall we all quickly turn on the camera to make it a wonderful memory? So we still need people, a lot of Toastmasters yet to turn on the camera. Shall we quickly? Yeah, the beautiful faces are popping up. Wonderful.
Small note to our Zoom master, being the assistant to him. Your camera is not switched on if you are not aware of.
I'll come at the end. I need to see these beautiful faces first.
Right. Okay.
Still there are more to go. Shall we all quickly? Let's make this a wonderful memory. Yeah, still got to. Okay. How about that? So we have still quite a Toastmasters to turn on the camera. Shall we quickly go for it due to the time? Thank you for all who turn on the camera, but we will stay a little bit to other Toastmasters turn on the camera. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for the photo since almost everyone have turned on the camera, so other Toastmasters will their name be represented. Let's go for the group photo. So give us a good smile, good look, and keep it for a while because we have a lot of participants, so we need to take a photo. Give a good. And I will be assisted as well. So can I have a quick okay when all captured?
Yeah, on this side also I have captured. Kitnuka, all good, and yes.
Are we all good?
Yep.
Yes, thank you so much. That confirms that all are in this wonderful, beautiful memory. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the event. Over to you, MC.
So thank you so much, Zoom Masters. So next, the Train the Trainer session for EXCO roles will be done by an experienced set of trainers supported by coordinators in the breakout rooms. First, let me introduce the trainers and the coordinators. The trainers: Distinguished Toastmaster Mario De Silva, Distinguished Toastmaster Nisal Veerakon, Distinguished Toastmaster Niroshan Nadaraja, Toastmaster Chamudit Ranasinghe, Distinguished Toastmaster Muhammad Yazir, Distinguished Toastmaster Shehara Disanayaka, Distinguished Toastmaster Ruwan Jayasuriya, Distinguished Toastmaster Jeevana Pradeep, Distinguished Toastmaster Ganga Fernando. And the coordinators will be Toastmaster Viruli De Silva, Distinguished Toastmaster Modita Attanagoda, Toastmaster Iresha Mahakumara, Toastmaster Dulen Gunawardana, Toastmaster Chandana Punchiheva, Distinguished Toastmaster Imali De Silva, Toastmaster S. Ilangovan.
Yes, Madam MC, there is a small correction. Sergeant at Arms, it's not me is by DTM Yogendra Prasad Satyasilan.
Okay. So the Sergeant at Arms trainer will be Toastmaster Yogesh.
Yogendra Prasad.
Yogendra Prasad. Okay. So to move out to the breakout rooms, there are some instructions to be given. Click the Join Breakout Room button and select the relevant room. Use Zoom tools as needed, such as share screen, chat, etc. Assign a timekeeper. You will have only 1 hour. Watch for broadcast messages. Use Ask for Help button. Zoom Masters, please confirm all presenters and coordinators are given co-host privileges.
Thank you, MC. One in the room. I don't see DTM Nisal.
Nisal is not here. No?
Yeah.
Jeevan is not here, but his chair is here.
Right.
Even is here, no?
Even here.
At the same time, Kitnuka, if you can kindly share the updated PowerPoint.
Ruan should
Yes.
back.
I'm sure May.
Just
Our wonderful friends here would love to see the update. So I see Yogendra Prasad sort of looking at the slide. Who else is there? So we have how many trainers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Divan is here.
Ruan not is here.
Do we
Ruan is
Shihara also there.
try that? Yeah, I can't.
Ruan, yeah, is there. I'm going to spotlight Ruan.
Shihara
He's
is
there.
also there.
I don't think we have options to add so many spotlights. So if that's the case, I will let this. Yasir, any idea what's the highest number
Maximum
of
is 9, I
spotlights?
think.
Maximum is 9, no? Yeah. So what we'll do is,
Get into stage.
yeah, we'll get in 2 states and we'll make a comp later, right? So I'm
Lalit,
going to
get the
take.
CGD also. Get the CGD also.
Right. So with CGD, we'll take 2 shots. So.
What shot are you?
So this is without guns and even without cameras, we are talking to take some screen shots.
Okay,
right?
okay.
There are some military people also, no, we were afraid.
Yes, so I need to randomly remove one person who would like to come in the next screenshot. Nisal is there, right? So Nisal is there, and we'll go for the alphabetical order, the highest.
We need Niroshan, right?
Yeah, so
I'm here.
yeah, we'll spotlight you in a second, right? So Chamodit, is it okay if I get you in the next screen because you're in the DTRT?
We'll replace Jeevana with Niroshan.
Okay, all right. I will
with
go
the other
with,
co-trainer.
right. So Jeevana, you have already taken a screenshot, right? So we'll take the other one as well. Okay, another smile and looking at the camera, right? So anyways, we'll take you in the next one as well, Jeevana. Removing spotlight for Jeevana, adding Niroshan and Raja. Right. So I'm going to take a screenshot now. My Zoom master, Kitnuka, are you ready with the slides? Our slides are there. So, okay. Let's see whether you are photogenic, but you have to look at the camera. And not me, not screen, and with a nice smile. Wonderful, delighted, right. Now, as we have taken some photos here, I will go for the next ones. Please help me, Kitnuka, here.
yes.
So who else do we need here? I will remove one by one, right? I'm going to remove Satyasilan. Yes, come on. And we need Ruan.
Ruan and Jeevana both.
So we have them.
Jeevan, no?
Yeah, Jeevan.
I read him. All right.
Hi, right. And who else is missing? Anybody else missing?
Yasir, I didn't see him.
Ah, Yasir was there in the previous one. I will take it. He was there, no? Right. Okay. Another screenshot, ladies and gentlemen. Say smile and look at the camera, not me, not the screen, right? Yes, 1, 2, 3. Super. All right. Thank you very much, friends. That's done. And I hope now we have given ample time for the others to come in. We said 10 minutes buffer time. So controls back to our MC. I'm going to remove the spotlights.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Lalit and Toastmaster Hitnukar. And glad to see you all at the main room. Let's give a big round of applause to all the trainers, starting from Distinguished Toastmaster Mario De Silva, Distinguished Toastmaster Nisar Veerakon, Distinguished Toastmaster Niroshan Nadaraja, Toastmaster Chamodit Ranasinghe, Distinguished Toastmaster Muhammad Yasir, Distinguished Toastmaster Shehara Disanayaka, Distinguished Toastmaster Ruwan Jayasurya, Distinguished Toastmaster Jeevana Pradeep, Distinguished Toastmaster Yogendra Prasad Satyaseelan. Let's give a big round of applause to all the trainers. Okay. So before moving on to the next session, I would like to request you all to mark your attendance. I think it will be displayed on the chat box. Please mark your attendance. Yeah.
I will share it shortly, and please proceed with the next steps.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lalit. So next, we have lined up a panel discussion with a set of esteemed panelists for a rich discussion, which will be moderated by Toastmaster Viruli De Silva. Toastmaster Viruli De Silva is the current Special Projects Co-Chair of the PQD team. She is a passionate Toastmaster for over 20 years, and she is the 37th President of the Colombo Toastmasters Club and the Administration Manager in District 82 in 2021-2022. She has worked in the banking sector for over 25 years. Today, she works as a research and management consultant in the higher education sector. Toastmaster Viruli, the screen is yours to introduce your panelists and begin the panel discussion. Over to you.
Viruli, you have to unmute.
Toastmaster Viruli, are you there?
Yes. Thank you very much, MC Toastmaster Linali, for that warm introduction. And a very good morning to the distinguished trio, distinguished Toastmaster Mahinda Kannakara, District Director, then Program Quality Director, distinguished Toastmaster Ganga Fernando, and Club Growth Director, distinguished Toastmaster Niroshan Nadaraja, and the trainers and the trainees, our fellow Toastmasters, for joining this lovely Sunday morning for this program. Toastmasters International is empowering individuals to become more effective communicators and leaders. So leadership is all about influencing, igniting, and inspiring ordinary individuals to become extraordinary Toastmasters, rich in their core values, integrity, respect, service, and excellence. We as district leaders train and empower the club officers or the club exco members to achieve this objective. And also they do this through the club mission. So how are we doing it as district leaders? By conducting effective and quality club officer training programs, or COTPs, twice a year. So today we train committed and passionate Toastmasters, the trainers, and conducted this Train the Trainer program to carry out this important task. To start this important discussion, I like to pose one simple question to our district trio. This is to all the three officers, and you can, I will start with the district leader. Director, what is your vision and plan for District 82 for year 2023 and 24, and how the club officers can contribute to your vision? Over to you, District Director, DTM Mahinda Karnakara.
Thank you Iril, for that lovely question. Our vision we have to set with that studying details what happened in our district in last few years. Based on that, this year we have district. Actually, this is a performance indicator. So we have to how we perform. We have to show that it's a health indicator. So to reach that target, we have to empower clubs. As Mr. Balaraj correctly said, members are joining club, not to the area, not to the division, not to the district. So we have to cater members' need. So if you can cater members' need, then we can easily achieve our goals. To cater members' need, we have to think about or analyze about members' need. So when we analyze members' need and cater them, we have to have quality club meetings. To have quality club meeting, we need members. That's where the CGT parts is coming, recruit new members. Then the Ganga's part is coming, have a quality meeting. When then quality meeting is there, then members satisfied, then automatically clubs achieve their goals. Then club achieve their goals, then easily area will achieve their goals. Then automatically division, and ultimately district achieve. That means members, that they are the help to achieve district mission or our goals. So we have to empower members. As Ganga correctly said, that when the member fee is increasing, we have to double their values. So we have to focus on members rather than numbers. If we focus on members, numbers automatically will increase. That is my view.
Thank you very much, DTM Mahinda, for those important insights you shared. I think you covered most of the sections, but I like to invite our Program Quality Director, DTM Ganga, to add to that. What is your vision and what do you expect from the club officers to contribute to that vision and your plan this year?
Yeah, to start off, and thank you, Viruli, and for this the question and vision. I would say we three and the entire district has one vision. So the vision is the same. We wanted to make the district a bigger district in terms of the Toastmasters. So we need to build our legacy back. So now let's see how we can do it. And when it's come to everyone as leaders, we have a specific role to play within our position. So this year as the PQD, it's quite challenging to get the very quick transition, being the CGD for last year. The vision is to see or to bring match quality across all the clubs in District 80. We will be ending around 165 active clubs. If we visited to club in Jaffna, Colombo, or even in Goal, or in central Colombo, say that hill country, they can be. And we should see the Toastmaster program is run within the particular framework. And we will see the same quality is being delivered. And we treat our members well, and we have the member first attitude. So everything can be taught very easily, but how are we going to do it? So this is the first step, ladies and gentlemen, the empowering our leaders, because leaders are the ones who take actions. And we don't have a division, we don't have area, and of course we don't have district. It is just the administrative process. What we have is club. We all belong to a club. So who drive this club mission? Club mission is driven by the EXCO. So we wanted to empower at this juncture, especially the club officer training. All the EXCO should be empowered to drive that club mission. When we drive the club mission, club quality will come. And I will not talk about the other leadership category here, but we all others, AD, DDs, and the trio are there to support it. So the part of the execution plan, empower leaders to what? Bring the quality club. So if we say quality club, then again a broader thing, then you might think, okay, it's a quality of speeches or having team meeting, joint meetings. So those are ingredients. The club to be quality, there should be 3 aspects. Members should be there. We should have effective program running. What is that effective program? What is our co-curriculum in the right way? And the effective leadership. So this year, the PQD team, with the support of all the division directors and the extended team and the trio, we will put an intentional effort to empower our leaders in order to enhance club quality, where we will bring everything together. Finally, what will happen when everything is fallen in line, members will get what they wanted from Toastmasters. They will elevate themselves to the next level. So this is the 3 categories developed. And where the action plan? So we will be launching the lot of training programs. Why? I believe one thing, and we all believe, I know, we all should know first why we do what we do. If we know the impact that we can create, so we will never put our responsibilities in the second place. So that is how we have brought up, and we as the Toastmasters do. So when everyone is clear, that will automatically happen. Then again, the other one is we tend to do things. That is because we don't know what is right. When people do the things beyond the standard, they don't know what is right, then it is our sole responsibility to educate what is right. So with that purpose and giving the lot of opportunities, now look here, the 7 officer training, but we have over 100 people, and create more opportunity, capacity building, and taking people through it. So Viruli, this is our broader vision and the action, if I say, but who is going to deliver it? This full pack house. And today for all my training program, and I was putting a mental note, wow, I have over 120 trainers. You will be invited not only for the COTP training, and even for the other training that you all are interested in. Thank you, Viruli.
Thank you very much, DTM Ganga, our Program Quality Director, for that detailed explanation about your vision and what is line up for our fellow Toastmasters in the coming year. And with that, I like to invite our Club Road Director, DTM Niroshan, to give your insights on this.
Thank you very much, Virili. Much time because my bosses, Ganga and Mahinda, have already mentioned what the vision for the district is. And as Ganga mentioned, yes, we 3 are having one vision. There is no separate visions. It is one vision. And Mahinda and Ganga explained clearly as to what we need to do as a district. But I do have one personal to share with you. The future I envision for Toastmasters of Sri Lanka and Maldives is that when we say the words, we are a Toastmaster, it resonates with pride, confidence, and character. It cannot be, might be happening overnight, but over the years, if what the vision V3 have is in place right now, this won't be too far ahead. It resonates with pride, confidence, and character with all the values, what we have learned and imparting it. So that is my vision, and hopefully let our vision be a reality very soon. Thank you so much, Oti Verli.
Thank you very, very much, DTM Niroshan, for that valuable insights of your vision and the plan. With that, quickly, before moving to the questions of the audience, I'd like to ask just one thing from the trio. That is, what is your expectation from these? Now, over 125 trainers are with us today. So to achieve your vision and execute your plans, what is your message, or what are you expecting from these trainers? Over to you quickly, District Director. You can just take a few
Ganga
seconds.
answered that in detail, right? Yes.
That's
Maybe.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So maybe we could move on to a
Yes.
yeah.
The participants, you can please type the questions in the chat window. You can send it direct to me. So already we have one question from Toastmaster Padmanjit. He asked, in executing the club engagement program, the members in some clubs are usually told that you can earn a point if executed, and ultimately the club may not gain anything. How do you address this in terms of quality? Can I direct that to our program quality director?
Yeah, I think our DTM Padmajit is raising about the Golden Club Award Club Engagement Avenue. You would see attending this the trainer program also, we have put a massive effort for all our trainers and all our participants. And we never ever wanted to see that club members are coming for the club officer training to get that marks for the club engagement avenue. And still the the Golden Club Award is not released. We analyze the percentage of marks and for certain reason, and we realize over 50 to 60% marks are given in the club engagement avenue for participating certain event. We three firmly took a decision that percentage is going to come down. And we really wanted to see very meaningful engagement happening. It's there. So on the other hand, what was the reason that giving points for all these things? And the idea is they should come when it comes as a reward. But unfortunately, we have seen we come for the officer training to earn the credit. So it has to be other way around. And you come to serve the purpose, and the point should be the reward. So we are taking the certain changes to do that, Padmajit, and thank you very much for that. It's always the quality over numbers, and numbers will come when the quality is achieved. And let's build that mindset. And this 113 participants, what they can do is bring this message across and get that right mindset for the people to see things through the right angle, the lens. Thank you.
Thank you very much, DTM Ganga. So far, we have only Padmajit question until the others pose the questions. I would like to ask now the impact of Club Exco roles to the district mission. You can now our district mission is we build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. So going beyond club level, what can you ask or suggest to the club officers to meet this club mission? Because our trainers are here, they can definitely, in addition to explaining how they could do their role well, they can also give some ideas how they could contribute to the district mission. So
I would like to be volunteer to answer that question. We don't want club officers to do anything. Their main focus drive the club mission.
Okay,
to
that's
help
right.
the members to achieve it, because EXCO's sole responsibility is that if they do it within the club, they have support the district mission. The district mission is to support, there are two parts, building new clubs and achieving the supporting existing clubs to achieve excellence. When you drive the club mission, your club become excellence club. Then you have support the second part of the district mission. Then it again have a ripple effect on the first part. When Toastmasters are doing and when members are empowered, you go and spread the message in your corporate and around the world. Then others will come and say, how can we open a new club? We wanted to have this in organization. So tell Expo, when you drive the club mission, you are helping yourself, you're helping your club, and you're helping the entire Toastmaster fraternity. This is what exactly we want to happen.
Thank you very much, DTM Ganga. Yes, as very correctly you said, the purpose of the club officers is to set and monitor the goals of the club to contribute towards the club mission. That is, the idea is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience to its members, to empower them, to develop communication and leadership skills to enhance their confidence and their personal growth. So that's very correct. So with what is the message you can give to the trainers in doing it practically, maybe through your personal experience, if you can give that contribution, some idea to the trainers, it will be helpful, I suppose. How can you do it practically?
Really, before we take up, I see that 2 hands have been raised up. Shall we give the priority?
Yes, sorry, yes, I did. Okay. One
We'll
is
take a question from
Padmaji.
Dilan. Yeah, Dilan
Yes,
will.
we'll ask Dilan. This.
Yes,
Yes,
thank
you
you, thank you,
can,
Viruli. And thank you, District Trio, for having this session, because I see that there are about 120 trainers, which you have given the chances to many. My question is, I believe that you, as the District Trio, that are being challenged for a great extent compared to the others, because of one thing when it comes to the club quality, because we see that lots of senior Toastmasters who was in the district has migrated or moved out or not in the Toastmaster fraternity due to the country situation which we had for the past 3 years, and now is in the recovery stage. Now, since the lot of seniors has moved out from the Toastmasters, we see that the quality is being challenged. That's why I said that you three are in a challenging situation. Now, to bring the old Toastmasters or the cream that we had, who brought the quality by experience, by being in the Toastmasters for a long time. So do you have any plan or any programs to bring the seniors who are guiding us throughout the years to become better Toastmasters? What is do you have a plan? Oh, I see the main challenge is like after being a president, the next year, there are high tendency that majority of less experienced Toastmasters become the area directors, and they straight away go to the division directors. So likewise, the things would get shortened. Earlier that there were assistant area directors, assistant division directors, that's how they took. So that's my question.
Thank you.
I of course have an answer for that, Dilan, but let's hear from my other 2 members.
Well, Dilan, your question of addressing this issue of people migrating and still being part of this movement, I think you're a perfect example for that. You're away from this beautiful Sri Lanka, but still you're with us. So I think this is something which you as a member can inculcate in other people who are migrated, say that, there for you to connect with your members and clubs. So I think you can be the ambassador for that problem for all the migrations. But let me put it to Ganga to address the part of succession planning.
Yes, Niroshan, you read my mind, and I told that I was about to tell now, Dilan, you have moved out and you took over the presidency, and it's the same mind and heart set that our members are having. And our seniors are not silent. They are observing. It is our intentional responsibility, the effort that we have to bring them back. Give them a responsibility, give them, go and tell them that we want you. And I see the DTM Padmajit and many others, and even today I saw a lot of past district directors. So are there? Yes, we have challenges. Definitely there is a gap is created. We did a sort of analysis that area directors are 2 to 3 years experience, and when we became area directors, so we had almost 5, 6, at least over 5 years experience in Toastmasters. That's fine. We have new people coming in. It's perfectly fine. That as Toastmasters, nobody begins their journey knowing what is their responsibility. I always test when a person come to the leadership. I always wanted to see one quality. Are you ready to wholeheartedly to accept that position? If they're ready to do that, so let's help them to learn. Let's help them to go through the process. So if they have the right attitudes, Toastmaster is a place where leaders are made. So let's embrace their, I would say, the mistakes, the challenges they come across, and let's together empower them. So this is what we really need to do. And this 100 people over in this audience is enough to go and empower our leaders. We have 165 clubs, then 165, let's say, into sevens. So how many leaders are there? If one person take the 10 leaders under their shelter, they will be group. So let's do it, and collectively there is something called the snowballing effect. So we start with 1, 2, 3, and we can roll it out to division director, we can roll it out to area directors, and we can tell what are the best practices we had. Telling is not enough. And if you ask the action plan, Dilam, and we are very straightforward, we will do the right thing at the right time. Anyone can question us. Anyone can come and tell their comments. We will lead through examples. We will lead through actions. So this is what I believe that we all should do it. And this gap can be filled very soon.
And
Thank you very much.
Dilan, let me add one thing to bring them back. Actually, we need engagement, and that recognition also should be there, and also quality. And what we have practiced in our club, we have a past president forum there. So through that, we can engage them and bring back not only past president. Sometimes we get all members as an advisor. Through that, we will engage them to our clubs. I think that's this kind of program you can apply in each and every clubs. Then all clubs can bring back their experienced Toastmasters back. So you have to have some kind of strategy to take them back. As Ganga said, the engagement should be there, recognition should be there, and most importantly, quality clubs meetings should be there.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Toastmaster Dilan, for that timely important question. We can see 2 more hands had come up. So we will now take Kapila Jivanta, Toastmaster.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. I would like to request as a speaker, as a judge, because as a district, there should be more important to give the judges. They are the one who evaluate. I know during when we are club competitions and area competition, we are very difficult to find judges. Even though we have a lot of trained judges, we know most of the time, few people get the challenge and do. As a district, you need to evaluate and recognition to the judges because they are doing a good job, and they are doing because sometimes they go far away for judging without anything, but because of the fraternity, we need to recognize their duty and give more recognition to judges. That's my all request on behalf of judges.
Thank you, Kapila, and all these things are being taken into consideration. 23rd, this month itself, we have planned the emergency as a workshop. So you will see the change coming out, because we all need to understand one thing, why we face all these things, because we have passed the critical time, the COVID, then the crisis, but we had our past district officers who have been holding it during that time. So now we have come to a level, so let's rebuild. So all these things are being addressed, and I propose to take one last question from the Toastmaster Padmajit. And
Yes.
Thank you once again for giving me this opportunity. And this is an extension to to the question that I asked, and to which DTM Ganga responded very correctly. And I appreciate DTM Ganga for mentioning about the values of regarding the values of the club engagement program. Here, I want to make a suggestion with the permission of the moderator, and perhaps this may find a little bit controversial with some of you. May I, moderator? Now,
yes.
Now, since the keynote speaker mentioned that everything happens at the club, right? Now, this club engagement program is taking place in the clubs. And when the clubs address this issue, what happens is most of the time they say that we are earning a point, so we have to join this. So I want to avoid this scenario. And my suggestion is this can be discussed among the club officers the club engagement program and the DCP should be discussed among the club officers, and it should be the point system should be confined only to the club officers. And when you disclose it to the membership, you have to give the logical reason for the project or the event that's going to take place. For example, if you are going to do a joint meeting with another club, what are the gains that you will have in having the club the joint meeting? So the members will not be carried away with the points that you earn, but instead the values will be implemented. As the DTM Ganga very correctly mentioned about the thinking about the values of the program. So I would like to know whether my suggestion is controversial or whether it can be implemented from the trio. Over to you. Thank you very much for giving the opportunity.
With the permission of my the district director and the CGD, I would add one point what he said. Padmajit, what you said is right. And this is a message that you can bring across all the trainers, bring across these officers. I remember when I was the president, I never told my club we are having the joint meeting to get these 2 marks. And I never told that you complete this project, I get 2 marks in the quality award. As VP Education, VP PR, the treasurer, president, they should know the criteria and where they can make impact. When you are telling member to attend, go for the emergence or the judges training, club need 2 marks, you go, that don't help. So I think that it's a very right question. So please, you will be addressing to all the club officers, tell them where to position. I remember after getting 96 points for the quality award, then only I disclosed at the club. So tell them, tell the president to carry that kind of a strategy. I think then everyone will understand the real purpose of it. Okay, thanks.
Padmajit, let me add one thing. What you are saying is very correct. Instead for the judges training program, so many judges come for as a trainer, but when it comes to reality, we can't find judges. We have hunting judges. So reason is for most of this is we are concerning about, we are focused about, as I always said, we are focused about byproduct, not the main product, co-product. Instead of co-product, we focus on byproduct. That attendance, that training program is we want to gain knowledge. But in the same time, you are given marks to promote them to attend in that. But people are focusing on get the 2 marks, not the gain knowledge. So if we focus on our main product or issue, we can get quality clubs. So I think we can empower and we can reach our goals. The problem is we confuse both of these. So the trio, we are planning to have revive our even this marking scheme as well. And also at that time, same time, we have to think about our integrity assets. Sometimes when we submit reports, we have that malpractices and some practices are also there. We have to avoid that kind of practices as well. So it is not one person's problem. We have to think and rethink, and we have to rebuild again.
DTM Niroshan, would you like to add to that?
No, in the
Anything?
interest of time, I think we have addressed. Thank you.
In the interest of time, that's right, yes. So finally, I would like to just give 1 minute each to all the panelists to give your final comment. I would like you to, based on this, now according to Toastmasters International, the COTP or the Club Officer Training Program teaches 4 very important attributes to the club officers. That is motivation, delegation, coaching, and smart objectives. That is, their objectives should be specific, measurable, achievable, and realistic. Therefore, the trainees in this room today has a very important responsibility. So what do you like to, what is the message you like to give them now they have to come up in the upcoming program? What do you like to give them as the trio? Over to District Director first.
Maybe we can conclude with the district director.
Yes.
That's
you.
And we'll go to the CGD.
Yes, from CGD.
What I meant was for the district director to speak on behalf of us to save some time.
Oh, but I'll tell one word till both of them decide who's to talk.
All right, you start, Ganga. You start. Oh,
I would say that tell all the club officers it is okay to say no. It is okay to say they can't fulfill. And then they are the delegation start rather than holding it. So this is where a gap I have seen. Say them it is okay to say no, and it is okay to ask support when you can't do it.
Thank you very much, VTM Ganga. And our District Director Mahinda, would you like to add a final comment before we wrap up?
This is not an one-man show. This is, we have to work as a team. So each and every member has to task to fulfill. If we can fulfill our task, then that easily we can achieve our goals. So in that case, we have to have some kind of self-discipline and commitment. We can't force them to do this and do this. This is volunteer organization. If everyone has self-discipline and within these core values, we can easily achieve our targets. So it is our duty to fulfill our targets. I have trust in 100% trust to all of you. I hope you will sustain this trust level with me. We are fully transparent, as Steve and everyone. You can ask any question or anything from us. We are fully transparent, and we will give our fullest support to all members to empower them and achieve best results. So this is my message. Work with us, work as a team. Over to you. It will be disappearing.
Toastmaster video.
Went offline, isn't it?
Okay. So I think the panel discussion is over. Should I continue with the next session or?
I think you should. She's here.
Okay.
I think we can move on.
That, yes, thank you very much, District Trio, for adding your valuable comments and insights to this at this forum to our trainees and the trainers here, and also all the fellow Toastmasters who contributed today as asking questions and also in the training session. So with that, I would like to hand over controls to our MC. Over to you, Dinali.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Viruli. Let's give them a well-deserved round of applause.
Thank you.
Okay, so there's a small announcement to be made. I request all the organizing team members and the coordinators to remain for a few minutes after the meeting. Now, I would like to invite Toastmaster Ilangovan Sellamuttu on screen. He is a member of AATSL Toastmasters, a past president and an immediate past area director. This year, he is our assistant TLI chair in the program quality directors team. Please welcome Toastmaster Ilangovan for the vote of thanks.
Thank you, MC Rilani. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On this colorful Sunday morning, I'm honored and lucky to have the opportunity to give a vote of thanks on behalf of the program quality teams, program quality directors team, and the TLI team. First of all, I would like to thank distinguished Toastmaster Baraj Arunachalam, who despite his busy schedule has found time to grace this session. Also, I would like to thank District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Mahinda Karunakara, and other distinguished invitees for having taken your time out to be with us in the Sunday morning. It's a great encouragement to add value in this session. Especially, I would like to express our deep sense of gratitude to our session facilitator, Distinguished Toastmaster Mario De Silva, Distinguished Toastmaster Nishal Veerakon, Distinguished Toastmaster Niroshan Nataraja, Toastmaster Chamot Ransinger, Distinguished Toastmaster Muhammad Yasir, Distinguished Toastmaster Shahara Disanaika, Distinguished Toastmaster Ruan Jayasuriya, Distinguished Toastmaster Pradeep, Jeevan Pradeep, and Distinguished Toastmaster Yogendra Prasad Satyasilan, for accepting our invitations and delivered your valuable training sessions. We are really happy to have you as our resource person. Today, almost 120 members are participated from different divisions. This made the season as a great success. We believe through this Train the Training informative session, you all get a chance to boost your knowledge. Now, I would like to thank our dear participants who took their time out to be a part of with us. Also, I would like to extend a special thanks to the district PQD PR team for all the support and guidance given for the success of this event in public relations. It's also important to recognize the Zoom masters of this session. A special thanks to Toastmaster Lalit Manege. He's helped us today as the Zoom master. Further, a big thanks to our program quality director, distinguished Toastmaster Ganga Fernando, for the guidance as the mentor of this event. Madam, your guidance and the supports helped us immensely to make this session a reality and great success. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to MC Toastmaster Linani Alexander and the TLHR Toastmaster Chandana Punchiyeva. Teamwork made a dream work. Finally, I would like to extend my sincere appreciations to all the organizing team of this Train the Trainer 2023. Once again, thank you to all the participants for making this session as a success. Thank you all and have a good day. Back to MC.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ilangovan. Yes, as we draw near to the end of this session, I would like to remind you all to fill the forms displayed in the chat box. So let me end this session leaving a note to our lives. Life is not merely a script to follow, but a stage to dance upon with passion and purpose. I'm Linali Alexander, signing off from the MC duties of the Train the Train session. Thank you.
And Linali, all the organizing committee and other members can stay for a screenshot, including the district trio and
session coordinators also.
Yeah, session coordinators. And also I would like to really mention Toastmaster Kitnuka for his fantastic job as a Zoom master who ran the show. Thank you very much, Kitnuka.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmasters.
All right, so it's the Zoom master's job to say goodbye to everybody, except the organizers, session coordinators, and district tribe. So, session coordinators, district trio, and organizing committee can say, and the participants and the trainers, thank you all for coming here today, and you can leave now.
Yes, we still have more.
So we can